You walk into a meeting. Before you even sit down, a colleague looks up with a tight, visibly frustrated expression and describes a project that has completely stalled. Your instinct is to help, so you immediately offer a logical, step-by-step fix to get the timeline back on track. But instead of relief, your colleague looks alienated. They stop talking and shut down. This is a cognitive mismatch. You provided a practical, logistical solution to a person who is seeking emotional empathy. When you speak a different cognitive language than the person across from you, the interaction fails. It doesn't matter how accurate your solution is if it's delivered to the wrong emotional address. Consistent, effective communication isn't about being born with a specific personality. It's the result of a deliberate 60-second diagnostic scan performed before you say a single word. To prevent that mismatch, you have to begin by categorizing the interaction. You are looking for the frequency the other person is currently broadcasting on. Most discussions fall into one of three domains. The first is practical. This is driven by the logic of costs, benefits, and the need to reach a specific decision. The second is emotional connection. This isn't about solving a puzzle. It's governed by empathy and the search for shared experience. The third is social identity. This domain focuses on shared backgrounds, relationship dynamics, and how everyone fits into the group. Miscommunication happens when two people use different cognitive languages simultaneously. You cannot reach a resolution if one person is talking about spreadsheets while the other is talking about their feelings. Your scan identifies which of these the partner needs. Do they need a solution, emotional support, or simply to be heard for social connection? To find that answer in under a minute, you need to look for specific biological and psychological indicators. First, use your biological radar. By observing someone's baseline mood and their energy level, you get a quick read on their emotional temperature. These nonverbal cues are a goldmine of data. Someone who is frustrated but low energy needs a different response than someone who is angry and high energy. Second, we look at the Stereotype Content Model. Research shows that when we meet someone, the brain ruthlessly evaluates two things: warmth, which is your trustworthiness, and competence, which is your skill level. Evolutionarily, we need to know someone's intent, their warmth, before we care about their ability to act on it, their competence. Because of this, the brain always processes warmth cues first. If you lead with your credentials while a colleague is questioning your motives, you're fighting against millions of years of brain evolution. Once you see where they sit on the warmth and competence axes, you know exactly what to provide. You can offer immediate warmth to create psychological safety, or lead with competence to satisfy an analytical demand. If we return to that boardroom, we can now run the scan. Instead of reacting to the frustration, you observe. You notice the colleague's low energy. You recognize that, according to the SCM, they need a sense of safety before they can focus on solutions. Therefore, you categorize the interaction as emotional. Now you change your approach. You set the spreadsheet aside and offer an empathetic ear. You prioritize warmth, acknowledging their frustration first to build a connection. This process allows you to stop guessing. You are no longer broadcasting your thoughts at random. You are providing the specific type of connection the situation requires. Now that you've mapped the social environment and established safety, you are finally ready to speak. In our next episode, I'll show you how to structure your thoughts so they are processed effortlessly by your audience, even under intense pressure.